Webcast has started.
We have a light.
All right, good morning, everyone. This is Douglas Kellner. I'm co-chair of the State Board of Elections, and we are having this video conference of the commissioners in order to act on this special business for the upgrade of the election reporting management system for ES&S, which will be required for the presidential primary election. We have all four commissioners on the line. I think Commissioner Peterson, we don't have video for. Commissioner Peterson, you want to say hello for us?
This is Commissioner Peterson. I can see each of the other commissioners. I can see Commissioner Spano, Commissioner Kozinski, and you, Doug. But unfortunately, through technical difficulties with my laptop, I am unable to visually.
Okay, so the single item on our agenda is the vote on the resolution certifying an upgrade to the ES&S election reporting manager and to decertify the old version. We have the text of the resolution that's been distributed to the commissioners. Does anyone want to hear anything from the staff on this?
I do, Doug. I'd like to at least have the staff explain the need for the upgrade today and just exactly what the upgrade is from the version that we did approve, what, 2 months ago?
I can have Bob Warren explain the issue and the resolution. When we were contacted by ES&S, who had identified the issue, John Lento, we reached out to New York City. Bob spoke with John Naudus, and he indicated...
Excuse me.
Hello?
Hi, he's on the phone.
Oh, Mr. Naudus?
Okay.
Naudus is dealing with one of our commissioners right now. He should be in shortly.
Oh.
But Ms. Ryan, myself, Dawn Sandow, and Pam Perkins are here.
Hello?
Okay, well, maybe Bob
Good
can
morning.
explain what we're doing, though.
We
Bob, can you
did
just
reach out
explain?
to the
Yeah.
city board. We spoke with John Naudus. John understood the problem and was interested in how quickly he could get a resolution to the problem because it only affects New York City. They're the only board that upgraded to that version that was certified by the four of you 2 months ago. So that brought us to the reason for getting a repair in from ES&S, testing it, and having a meeting to authorize its use. But we'll defer to Bob Warren to explain the issue.
Hey, what we discovered was, after we had certified the version 2 months ago, was that under certain circumstances, you would not be able to read in a second memory stick from the same poll site. And the reason being is that the system, in order to read in memory sticks, it first looks at the poll ID, then it looks at the election districts that are on the stick, then it looks at the machine ID, and then if all three of those match, then it looks at the cast vote records. It looks at the first cast vote record timestamp and the last cast vote record timestamp. If the cast vote records overlap each other, it won't let you read in that stick if the first three things all match. And what the problem was, the system wasn't picking up the correct machine ID. It was always the same, no matter what. So you had the same poll ID, the same EDs, the same machine ID. So then it looked at the cast vote records. If you had more than 2 or more machines in the same poll site, and if they overlapped, it said, I've already read you in. I can't read another stick. If you only had a single machine in the poll site, you were fine, it would read it in. So the fix was to get the correct machine ID to get picked up, so that now it looks at poll ID is the same, EDs are the same, machine ID, they're different, read everything in.
Just so I understand, prior to our upgrade, when this same situation occurred, was the old system...
The old system was fine.
So the old system was doing what we're going to do with the new system today?
Yeah, this was they had made some change in that code, and they forgot to put in I'll say simple, but it caused a big problem, a simple health statement to assign the machine ID properly.
My question to the city board is whether you're comfortable with this procedure and whether you feel that there's been adequate functional testing at this point.
Commissioner Kellner, this is Mike Ryan. How are you?
Hello, Mike.
We are not only comfortable, it's a necessity at this point because we needed the functionality of the upgrade to deal with the batch header sheets for the 850. So since it's an all or nothing situation, we can't go into this election without being able to use the batch header sheets for the 850. So we had to perform the upgrade. This last little piece is a tweak to the ERM system, which is not nearly as massive an undertaking as having to do something at the last minute with all the DS200 machines. So we've discussed this, although Mr. Norris is not here. We've discussed it with him. He gives me his assurances that this work is not only absolutely necessary, but that we have ample time to be able to get it done since it's limited to adjustments to the ERM and not to all the DS200 citywide.
All right, I appreciate that from the executive director, Ryan. Right.
Mr. Norris, I just told the state board that we're comfortable with the
Yes, we're comfortable with the upgrade going forward.
And can you give us any background on how the glitch was discovered? I'm concerned on why it was missed in the first round of functional testing when we did the certification at our last meeting.
What I was told is that John Lento from ES&S was doing testing for, I think it was for 5602, the next version that they're releasing, and they discovered this issue. They went and looked back at 5601 to see if it was something that got introduced in the changes for 5602, or was it something that was underlying from 5601, and they discovered that it was also in 5601.
And Bob Warren, you've now updated the manual testing protocol to take account so that we're learning from this, and hopefully that future testing will now cover these kinds of issues.
Yes, what we're going to do now is we're always going to run a test where we're simultaneously running ballots as if they're in the same poll site, and then read the sticks in from that test.
All right. Well, I appreciate the city board's joining us for this meeting. Do any of the commissioners have any other questions, or are we ready to vote?
I don't have any questions. I think we're ready to vote. I've read all the materials, and with all the clarity put forward today, I think we can vote on this.
All right. So the text of the resolution has been distributed to everyone. I'll call for a vote. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. All right. So we've unanimously adopted the resolution. I don't believe there's any other business. Is a motion to adjourn?
All right, so moved.
So moved.
All right. Those in favor of adjourning say aye.
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 All right. So our meeting is concluded. Thank you all.
Thank you, gentlemen.
This sure needs a trip to Albany.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for New York City.
Thank you.
Okay.